Okay, and we're back with part two. So I'm trying not to make these long-winded, so I think that I'm going to combine three into each video in regards to the things that I did to heal. So the part two of healing is I spoke yesterday about talk therapy. And I'm going to preface this before I talk about talk therapy. And I'm going to say that I'm 40 years old. I have been on a journey of healing for 20 some odd years. And in that process, I didn't really actually figure anything out until I was like grazing 39 and then like rolling into 40. So I went to like several, like I tried therapy on several different occasions. I had a therapist fall asleep on me. I did therapy with my father, and the therapist literally tried to hit on my father in every session. So yeah, therapy did not work for me in regards to like seeking out a licensed professional. So I couldn't just like not heal. So I had to find an alternative to healing in regards to talking out my emotions and getting all of my grief and trauma out. So I started doing talk therapy. And when I say talk therapy, I'm not talking about me on the phone or on like a FaceTime or a Zoom call with a licensed professional. I'm talking about me getting on my actual phone, turning my recorder towards me and recording myself, like speaking on topics that I felt like I had resentment about, that I felt like bothered me, relationships that I felt like I didn't get closure on, and that is like family relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, every single thing that bothered me or that I felt like I was internalizing. I sat on my phone and recorded myself at different points, in the day, in the week, in my life, and like basically gave myself the closure that I was looking for. And I believe wholeheartedly in talk therapy, mainly because I felt like when I was speaking to a therapist, I was always filtering myself because I was concerned with what I was sharing and I didn't want to be judged. When you are talking to yourself on video, you don't care about being judged. You're talking to yourself. Nobody's going to see it. And if you're so bothered by recording something that has like vulnerability on it, intimate details about your life, you can simply delete it once you've recorded it. The whole point is to get the energy and the grief out of your body, is to transmute it. So you have to like get it out. So if you don't get it out, it's just going to sit in there, and it's going to basically, your body keeps score. So you're going to develop some type of sickness. You're going to get depression. You're going to have anxiety. You're going to overthink. There's a plethora of different things that can happen to you health wise when you don't deal with your trauma, your grief, and your pain. So that's one. Talk therapy, it worked for me tremendously. I did it I still do it till this day. Like if I ever have like a day where I felt like I had a hard day and I'm frustrated and I want to get it out, but I don't want to write it down, and I just want to, I want a quick rant, or like, as the, you guys like to say these days, I want to crash out. I will literally get on my phone and record myself and like crash out. And then I'll watch it back. And after you watch it back, you're like, oh, I'm wildin'. Oh, it's not that serious. Or you could be like, yeah, yeah, and and fuck that motherfucker, and so on and so forth. It's whatever. It's you talking to yourself. If you don't trust yourself, then I don't know who else you could trust. So, one, talk therapy. Love it. Swear by it. Like I tell every single client who's asking me about a way to try to get, their emotions out, I tell them about talk therapy. Two, meditation. I swear by meditation. And I was a person who used to hate to meditate, but now I cannot even get through a day if I haven't like woken up in the morning time and meditated, if I haven't stopped in the middle of the day to meditate, or if I don't close out my day with meditation. And meditation is different from praying, because I feel like, when you pray, people give gratitude. Most of you don't, which you need to work on. But most of you are just making requests to God, and God is not a genie in a bottle. So like, you're just sitting there making requests, telling him about your problems, and you're never taking a moment to actually be still and receive like resolution, or like hear his voice. So like, I swear by meditation, because once you learn to create that stillness in your body, like, you will never want anything else but that stillness. Like, that stillness is like no other. So it literally like recalibrates you. It helps you to like settle into your emotions. It helps you to calm down when you're experiencing something that's like overwhelming you. And it also allows God to be able to speak to you. And who doesn't want to hear from God? And then three, I would say, if you want to heal, you have to start pouring back into yourself. Like, the world is full of a ton of people pleasers, people trying to be liked and, seeking validation through other people. And I feel like once you learn how to self-validate yourself, once you learn how to please yourself, once you learn how to treat yourself good, you don't care about like how other people feel about you. You don't care about what other people think about you. You don't care if people are treating you good or not, because you don't really need people. Like, you have to learn to treat yourself the way that you want other people to treat you. Like, as I was growing up, my mother always said to me, like, she always repeated Maya Angelou, like, you teach people how to treat you, you teach people how to treat you, you teach people how to treat you. And it's the realest thing that anybody could have ever said. Like, Maya Angelou was real for that. You teach people how to treat you. So if you're not treating yourself good, why are you expecting others to treat you well? They're going off of you. So you treat yourself bad, but you want elite treatment from the next person. It's not going to happen. You have to learn to pour into yourself. Get a beauty routine. And it's not just about vanity, but like, when you look good, you feel good. Exercise. Like, moving does amazing things for the body. It does amazing things for the mind. Eat right. Like, when you're eating poorly, the toxins that you're pouring into your body, that you're taking in when you're consuming it, it's literally creating like all types of digestive issues, and it's creating brain fog. So if you're wondering why you can't remember things, if you always feel tired, you always feel, dizzy, you always feel like you're super forgetful, it's because of the food consumption. It's because of the toxins that you're putting in your body. It's because of the the lack of vitamins that you have, like the deficiencies that you haven't gone to the doctor and checked on.